So everybody has a way of showing love. The way my husband shows his love to me is different from the other men. There are men that they don't bring flowers to a woman, but they bring food at the table.
Exactly.
You get it? So that is romantic as well. You can't say it's not romantic.
It's his love language.
So sometimes we have to appreciate even the little things that they do for us. But now going back to their parents, if they just stayed because they were too patient and all that. Now going to that one, I wouldn't say all of them. I would say some might have stayed because, of shame. Like if I go home, even though I'm suffering in my marriage, if I go home, like I go back home to my parents, it's a shame. I'm bringing shame to the family. I'll be known as that girl that failed in marriage. So it was the fear. But some stayed because they really loved the person. For example, there are people that can tell you that we had ups and downs, but because we loved each other so much, we ended up even overlooking
the pain.
So it's two-way. It's not everybody who stayed because, they just wanted to stay because of the family members. They are going to laugh at them or they are going to bring shame to the family.
And also looking at it from a different angle, their values are different today than then. Because our parents and grandparents valued marriages differently than we do.
Yes, exactly.
The objectives were different. For them, it was to build a home. Actually, it was to build a generation. If I break now, I'm breaking the whole generation. So they were carrying this heavy burden on their shoulders that I have a responsibility to build this generation, to take the legacy forward. So no matter what I'm going through, I'm not going to give up. Today is different. People marry for different reasons, which are not wrong because times change. The world has evolved. People marry because they want to be loved. They want to have a companion and a friend in the person they marry. Someone they can share their life with. So when anything that is not that, that's when then they come and say what Jackie said, I didn't sign up for this. I'm out of here. If you don't change, that's it. I cannot continue. They put their foot down, which we cannot say it's wrong. People have their own principles. Some of them is not pride, but it's principle. I can't take certain things. I have my wife here. People say my wife is so sweet. My wife has a beautiful smile. They are right. She has all that. But she also puts her foot down. I know what she cannot take. When she can't take something, she can't. And that's it. There is no compromise. So she taught me how to treat her. In other family, it would be a divorce. Maybe a woman will say, no, I can't take this, I'm leaving. But we teach people how to treat us. We can make them. So a divorce is not the first option. To some people, it's the last resort. It's because they have tried everything and they can't anymore. And they move out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about divorce being on the rise today compared to those days, the millennials, our parents way back. So you can feel free to join in and be part of the show. You simply let us know, why do you think divorce is on the rise right now? Somebody gets into the marriage for like about 2 months, 1 year. Now what you know, man, and before demo, sisi wano simana, sisi so agenda, so ku pressing man, things like that. Feel free to get in touch with us. The numbers you can call is 0755 977 977 or 0 mwenda musavu. You can as well give us that phone call, or you can simply get in touch with us on WhatsApp or leave a voice note, or simply do a text message. We'll definitely be back just after these messages. It's the People's Voice.
Uli wakati mu program The People's Voice on 97.7 Record FM. Catch us every Wednesday from 8 p.m. This is The People's Voice on 97.7 Record FM.
Sisi mukukazane olunakulunga lukambu ingoye z'okwoza zikwetuumyeko ebikopo n'amaseppiki bikulindiridde ng'ate olina eddakiika 10 zokka okubimala kwata sabuni wa Meru Fresh Star ekitole ekimu ekifulula byonna naaba engalo simula ennyumba yuzisa engoye zo olwowunyirwe akaloosa akakyasinze tomala budde bwo sabuni akola byonna mu butuufu bwabyo ye sabuni wa Meru Fresh Star yakoleddwa kuleebya mulala yenna.
The best music on the best radio. 97.7 Record FM Pulsar.
You're now listening.
Record FM Pulsar.
Boom 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 Gonga German Gonga German Gonga
Pulsar. Record FM broadcasting live. Kampala wakati. The Record FM 97.7. The music Yogocha.
The time check. It's 9 p.m. The time check is powered by
MTN. Free of fire. Get the best offers on Uganda's best network. MTN. Simply download the My MTN app to get started.
MTN irungamizibwa ekitongole ki Uganda Communications Commission.
Hey, yo, what's up?
This is
Record FM. Top of the hour.
One hit music station.
You're now listening.
Record FM Pulsar. We play for your latest hits. Ogwawano, Lugwe Bunaida. The best music on the best radio. 977. We are Record FM. Record FM. Water. Eno, your people's voice, ku 97.7 Record FM. This is the people's voice. The people's voice. Okuva ku ssaawa 2 paka ku nyeezi ekiro. Brought to you by the Universal Church of the Kingdom of God.
You're still listening to the People's Voice. Well, in your kubedanga we kumi deko 977 Record FM. Eranga mnaitwa kwanjuri da bagenyi wafe. Si bagenyi, bagenda okubanga batambuza program eno nga bagikubiriza. Obanga wakatuliza ngogamba church kyuse. Obanga wakatwegatako munange mchala toko eranga mchala Bishop Gerard abali mu studio yatugambye nti Bishop wafa abaddewo ne mchala we Louisa kati bagenze South Africa.
South Africa.
Kati bagenze kati bano betulina. Kati munange nyumira nga tobuza ate bano bagenyi abantu si bagenyi kakati bano be batulina era tula okalire onyumire chogera ku nsonga y'obufumbo.
In Uganda they say nyumirwa tulabagani.
Wanje.
That's what they say in Uganda. Yeah. Ogamba chi.
So let's talk about kunsonga ya divorce nga twebuza nti abantu baawukana. Divorce abantu ennaku zino in the days of our parents getting a wedding. What? How do you walk out? How do you even say you're leaving? After a church wedding, ennaku zino shiya. Omuntu
Anyone just walks away.
Tajitya era sawa yonna atambula ko mchala Bishop mchala tokwagamye nti abazadde baffe babanga baguminkiriza naye n'okwagala kwaliwo. Okwagala, there was love, not that they just sat and waited.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's possible to love these days
There
without
was love
money.
and they were really patient.
Without money. Because there's a trending movie on Netflix from South Africa, Jonas. You've seen the Jonas? Jonas, but you've heard.
I haven't watched. I've heard people talking about
Jonas. Jonas kept all these women.
It was about a divorce and
Jonas kept all his women with gifts, money, gave them a good life. And so now everybody says, it's the situation right now across Africa. People are happily living faithful relationships to go for a Jonas Gomorrah situation of, roses and money and this beautiful. And then, yes, there's no happiness, but there's money, there's an image. So, let's begin with you. Has money ever been an issue with your marriage?
With my marriage, I married someone who has no money. He has just enough to take care of me, but he's not like rich, have money and all that.
A money person.
I didn't marry for money.
So he's a bishop.
Yeah.
That's a rich man.
They don't know that being a bishop, you are not rich because it's not your church. Because there are others that it's a franchise. It's your church, it's in your name. It's not. He doesn't even have any house in his name. So how rich is he?
When she married me, I was not a bishop.
Yeah, he was not a bishop. Exactly.
They are listening and praying right now. The prayers they are writing. I want a bishop.
I want a bishop.
Now they are watching on the live and they're
I want a bishop.
I married him just a single pastor, not knowing where he would be one day, if he would be here today, because I married because I loved him and I loved the work he was doing. So we wanted the same thing, both of us. That is why I married him.
So there was love and there was no money.
No.
Are you saying it's possible to be in love and money is not an issue?
No. Let me say this. You can love someone and money would not be an issue. But I'm not saying that men should not work. That's the difference there. Because remember that even Adam, before he was put with Eve, he was working in the Garden of Eden. So God put him to work first. Then even without him thinking about any woman, he never said, God, I miss a woman. No, God thought for him. That's how important women are.
I thought for her. And the men actually think for their wife. Like so, she needs this, she needs that.
So a man has to work, of course, because first of all, if you are to marry, you'll need to have a wedding and everything. It needs money. You'll need to take care of your family. It needs money. So money, I'm talking about someone who's responsible.
Exactly.
Yes. Because some men are not responsible. They just want to get married and they want their wives to be the ones that feeding them.
Who do everything.
And they'll sleep.
Exactly.
Watch movies, read newspapers. It's
and
happening a lot.
TV games, watch football,
and do content.
Exactly. We are not saying it's wrong to do that, but we need to choose. If you want to stay at home with mom, it's okay. It's not wrong. But if you want to get married now, it means you stop being someone's child. In a sense,
keyword.
You become someone's husband and someone's father. So you need to step up now. Because life has steps. We have a boy. We have a man. We have a husband. And we have a father. These are four stages. Okay. 4 stages. You can't want to be one in another stage. You can't be a husband that wants to be a boy. You can't be a father that wants to be just a man. We need to step up to our roles. The same with women. We have a girl. We have a woman. We have a wife and then a mother. All of us have to step up. We need to live according to the stages. And one of the reasons we have so many divorces is because people don't understand these stages.
Bishop, let me ask, because you talked of, because there are 2 main stages I'm mainly looking at, the father and the husband. So, and you can't jump, you can't mistake and jump like, because you'll end up missing out. So how do you handle in between the father and the father and their husband?
Actually, not only between the father and the husband. Every stage that is up, we need to understand that it comes with responsibility. It's a blessing, but it comes with responsibility. It's, for example, we come to the guys and say, hey guys, I just had my firstborn.
Yeah.
And it's a boy or a girl, depending on what you wanted, and you are happy.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing. We are going to congratulate you.
Yes.
But you need to understand that your life has changed from now on.
Yeah.
You are no longer just a husband.
Yes.
You have an extra responsibility.
Being a
You are not
father.
going to take care of the wife only. You need to take care of the baby as well.
Yes.
As long as we understand that, we are good to go.
Yeah.
But now, I am a husband.
Okay.
I want to behave like a boy or like just a man.
Whoa.
Then I'm going to miss the point. My wife is not going to be able to deal with a boy when she has a husband.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good one.
She wants to deal with a husband. I must be as responsible as a husband.
Yeah.
Then now there's going to be this problem. We have, even in the church, we counsel people, we sit down with them, and we are very honest with people.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how bitter it is. We don't judge them, but we tell them the honest truth.
Honest truth.
Do you know what's the problem? You are a father that behaves like a boy. It's hard to hear this. And
But
we
it's-
explain. You want to
tough
sit on the couch playing video games the whole day.
Yeah.
You want to be making content and posting in the social media. When you know that the shoes of your child, they have holes underneath.
He needs new
They
shoes.
have no sweater to wear when they go to school.
Yeah.
They have nothing to eat. You don't care about that.
Yeah.
You just want to play. So you are a father that acts like a boy.
Oh, yeah.
You need to step up and know that you have responsibilities now.
Yeah, actually, which means a boy is more of me. I'm thinking of me.
Yes,
Me, self.
Because a boy is used to be taken care of by mom
by
or
mom.
dad
Yeah.
or siblings. That's a boy.
Yeah.
So a man or husband or father who wants to be taken care of, but they don't want to take care of others. They behave like boys.
Yeah.
That is proper for the boys, but it's not proper for the husband. The husband has to step up and know that my children have to eat. My wife has to wear, has to dress
Clothes
up,
and
has
all
to, she has to be taken care of. My family has to have a shelter. This is the husband and the father now.
Yeah, true.
But sitting down, not caring what people are going to eat, what they're going to wear, who's going to pay the rent. The wife will see herself. She will talk to the relatives. She will borrow money.
Yeah.
She will pay for this rent. If it's happening because you are going through a phase, which happens,
Yeah, which
it's
happens,
okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
You are one with your wife. She can take care of you.
Yeah.
But if it's happening because you are lazy, you are laid back,
It's always happening.
it's always happening, then it's a problem. It's going to lead to a
We
divorce.
do have a message. Mili Mirimbe listening in from Yenga says, thank you so much for the show. You're welcome, our dear visitors.
Thank you.
Please
Thank you
keep
so
teaching us
much.
how to say your name, mom. It sounds nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Toka Mile. Muyenga, by the way, is a rich town.
Really? Okay.
Muyenga is a rich town.
Wow.
And she's saying, thank you so much for talking about boys who are husbands. For example, you can have a husband who, when there's a situation, he reports you to his relatives. When he has money, he goes to his relatives. When it's time to make decisions, he goes to his relatives. When you make a mistake, he goes to his relatives. For example, recently we had a bad situation, and yes, I was at fault. But my husband really thought it was wise to share with everyone in his family. I am not even able to show face anymore. How do you deal with a boy for a husband?
Taking from what she says, it's something we talk about because we do the therapy of love every Thursday. Talking to people about love, intelligent love. People think when I report my wife either to my relatives or
I'm
hers,
punishing her.
I'm either punishing her or sometimes they do it in good faith.
Yeah.
Jackie is my wife's younger sister. She knows her better.
Yes.
So if I report what she did, she will know what to do.
Oh,
she'll
yeah.
Or she will understand. Or she will help me know how to deal with this woman because it's her sister. But the danger of this, I have reported the problem to Jack. Now we go to the bedroom with my wife and we make up.
Exactly. Thank you.
We are fine. We don't go back to Jack and say,
You
now
don't-
we
We
are
are
fine.
good.
Yeah.
Now we are in honeymoon.
And Jackie will still perceive what you told.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
She will still be looking at her in the light of what I told her.
Yeah.
Now I have caused 2 problems.
Yeah, 2 problems.
I tried to solve 1, but I caused 2.
And remember, since Jackie and her are sisters, they're going to also have a moment when they will be happy and one of them will open up.
Yes.
Say, can you imagine your
They will
husband
not
told
have
me
a
this?
moment. You've seen what she said? She can't show face.
Yeah.
Like all her
you
in-laws
see.
Yeah.
have been told.
And
That's
not
what
only
she's
being
a bad
happy,
woman.
exactly. They will have a moment where they will fall out.
Yeah.
And Jackie will use that against her.
Oh,
I've just
yeah.
given her ammunition.
Exactly.
So we are not solving a problem when we broadcast it to other people.
Yeah.
Marriage is for the two. You want to add the third one, add God.
Yeah, that's God. That's God.
You can bring the family or relatives
advice.
when you need advice and you trust them.
Yeah.
But it must be through mutual consent.
Yeah, like you've all
It
accepted.
can't be you going behind her back or her behind your back.
Oh, yeah.
You agreed, listen, we have tried. We can't solve this. Let's bring a third person. Let's bring Uncle So-so, Auntie So-so, or
Yeah.
my sister, or your brother.
Yeah.
Now you agreed, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But when it's one party
person.
going behind the other one's back, it becomes a problem.
And it's embarrassing for her because you see, she says that I can't even show face myself because everybody, she
Everyone.
feels like everybody's judging
Knows,
her.
yeah.
Everybody knows that I'm this bad person. And the good thing is that she's even acknowledging that,
she was
yes, I was wrong, but I didn't want it to be published, you know.
Yeah.
So it's quite painful. I understand. Yeah.
So will we have another message, can I?
No, you have another message? Yeah, we have a voice note here, but first you get a message here.
Okay. Marina Nakawiye says, thank you so much for the show. I am listening in from Mukono. And men these days have lugambo. Let's talk about husbands. They gossip too much.
Yeah.
You know that
Yeah,
one?
they gossip too much.
They gossip too much. They broadcast every problem in their marriages. It used to be the women, but you will protect your husband when all he does is embarrass you everywhere. Talk about it.
Yeah.
That is just true.
And can I say something funny about that? Just like she was saying, there's too much lugambo. Now, too much lugambo is more of it's not all about who I'm talking to, yes, but I'll just speak as men. Now, I'll give you an example. You can find, and I've seen it so much in Uganda, I don't know how it is in other countries, but they say Africa. You will find a couple of men somewhere surrounding, and they will be talking about their deepest secrets, but they don't even know their names. They're calling themselves boss, chief, boss, chief,
That's
boss.
yeah,
The other
man.
thing happened to me. Yeah, man, boss.
That's true.
And you're like, what kind of even relationship do you guys have? What kind of friendship do you
I
have?
think that is even better. They are strangers.
Yes, yeah, how you're
They are
sharing with strangers, yeah.
But you know each other and you sit together and you start talking
Judging
about your wife.
your wife, yeah.
What they're saying, men have lugambo.
Your marriage should be as private as your bedroom.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't bring everyone to your bedroom because your private space.
Yeah.
Your marriage should be like that. There's nothing wrong talking to other men like about general problems that women cause for men or men encounter with their women. But when you bring now the personal one, saying, you know, my wife did this. Now you are embarrassing your wife. You are exposing your wife. When these men look at your wife, they are going to see what you told them about her. This is very bad. We should never go to that area. It's a gray area. I don't mind men talk because men talk.
Yeah, they do.
Men talk about women. It's nature.
Yes, yeah.
They talk about how women betray, how women do this. Others, they even come with I don't tell her how much I have in the bank because you know these women can kill you. Those are men's talk, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a topic for another year. But you see, men do talk. But don't bring the personal one there and mention your wife. Because now you're making it the subject. And this is very
So it should be a general conversation, not like naming and my wife,
my
and
wife,
all that.
my wife, your wife, my wife.
Because even women speak. you know. But women, I think they are more discreet when it comes
Yeah,
to
to our
that.
husbands.
Unless
Yeah.
they are hurt, then they will open up really
But
for
still
sure.
in that opening up, they're still leaving
they are still,
some.
they have some reservations.
But men,
Just
you know,
mention and just share.
recently, a guy friend was telling me about someone that I knew the wife. And this person sounds far-fetched because they're a celebrity. It's like, this friend of mine, they're a big charge. And can you imagine they married this woman who is so mean? I said, who is what? Yeah, the woman is stressing him, And the truth is, the woman worked hard. She is in the media industry. He was always buying cars. Every time he got money, he's a boy. He buys fancy cars. Like, he keeps wanting to buy them and just pack them.
It's like toys.
We need to build. He was not bad at it. So she kept saving. She went to, if I mention the store, I'll be doing an advert. But she went and paid. She kept paying from her salary. She had a standing order. And I'm telling you, she bought land. She built modest house, but it's theirs. And isn't the man saying how she's a very bad wife all over? Because he's ashamed. And when she was moving, she said, you're welcome to stay with us. This is now our house. So we don't have to pay rent. But I've been paying slow. I'm telling you the things I was talking about my friend. I told the guy, you don't know. Just tell your friend, eat humble pie and move into that house because now it's their home. But now everybody who doesn't know this woman has a picture of a very rude woman. She's very independent. She despises this man. So you see what men do?
And sometimes, someone may be innocent, but you just go because you want to have
She is innocent, and I can't even tell
someone can
her.
be innocent, but just want to paint them dirty. So that you can come out as the good one.
Exactly.
Yet you're the one again who has an issue.
Those are narcissists.
He is. And I can't even tell her that. Can you imagine this man? I can't. I just cleared her name and left it at that. But
indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we are still having a conversation and we are talking, why do you think divorce is on the rise today compared to way back our parents? Feel free to hit us up on our lines, that is 0755 977 or 0755 and however, we also live on our website, that is www.recordradio.co.ug. You can as well get us on YouTube, that is at 977 Record FM. We are still talking. We have a voice note that has come in. We're going to be playing it after the short break.
Uliwakati mu program The People's Voice on 97.7 Record FM. Catch us every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. The People's Voice.
This is Record FM.
Record FM. 97.7.
DC's #1 hit music station. Record FM.
You can't see it, but you can feel it. A mother's love in every meal, every bite, every have some more. It's not just cooking, it's care, it's comfort. It's her way of saying, I love you. That's why she chooses Star Goldie, the pure vegetable oil, rich in vitamin A, refined to European standards, but made for Ugandan prices. Star Goldie, second best only to a mother's love. From Mount Meru Millers Uganda Limited, Star Goldie, available at a shop near you.
Olusumo lwa ttaamu ey'okubiri lutuuse. MTN Momo okusasula school fees ekifudde kyangu. Sasula school fees ng'okozesa Momo olw'obeere munnamukisa okuwangula school fees ow'omwaka omulamba. Amasomero agafuna school fees nga gayita mu nkola eya Momo gagenda okufuna omukisa okwewangulira school vaani n'ebirala bingi. Omuzadde osobola okufuna school fees loan ng'okozesa Momo okusasula school fees kati kwangu ddala. Nyiga *185*8 oba kozesa Momo app okusasula oba okufuna school fees loan. Bw'obeera ne MTN Momo oba olina amaanyi okukola buli kimu. MTN Mobile Money Uganda Limited elungamizibwa banka enkulu eya Uganda okuvuganya mu promotion eno kukakasiddwa National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board. MTN Uganda elungamizibwa ekitongole kya Uganda Communications Commission. omusingo gw'ogusooka teguliko kufiirizibwa kati betting awatali kweraliikirira ne champion bet weewandiise katikati ku www.championbet.ug we weewandiisa n'osiba ogusooka we bakukuba ssente zo z'osibye tuzikuddiza okutuukira ddala ku $10,000 kituufu $10,000 bweddu zikulindiridde olinda ki tosuba omukisa guno champion bet etuuse omupiira essanyu n'okuwangula byonna biri mu ngalo zo weewandiise kati ku www.championbet.ug champion bet wangula nga champion zanya n'obuvunaanyizibwa okuzanya zaala kwa bulabe eri obwongo bwo takkirizibwa batannaweza myaka 25.
Fortune Spaghetti akolebwa Bidco Uganda Limited akola ekijjulo ekiwoomu n'enva zonna z'obeera otegese. Fortune Spaghetti taliimu lusavu lungi ate awa omubiri amaanyi wa bbeeyi ntono ddala ate ng'osobola okumuterekera ebbanga ddene nga tayonoonese. Mwangu wa kufumbisa era alina emigaso gy'omubiri mingi. Fortune Spaghetti gyali mu bipimo bya grams 2.5 ne grams 4.5 awo mu dduuka oba supermarket ekuliraanye.
Empaka za FIFA World Cup zizino ziguse FIFA World Cup omupira FIFA World Cup yino nateekomyewo ku radio yo tosubwa empaka z'omupiira gw'ensi yonna. FIFA World Cup 2026 ey'omulundi gwa 23 anti ttiimu za 48 ku bisaawe 16 mu bibuga 16 byonna mu mawanga 3 Canada, Mexico ne USA. Anaabani Lamine Yamal, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Bruno Fernandes, Victor Gyökeres, Erling Haaland, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Harry Kane oba Ousmane Dembele byonna ku 7 Record FM World Cup. Empaka za FIFA World Cup ez'omulundi 23 2026 zikutuusibwako Nsimbi Wine, Green Herbal Mouth Cleanser, Sahara Games, Shafik Property ne MTN.
Do you have the courage to take a new journey with me to a new life? A journey away from your old life, a life that feels tired, alone, stuck or unheard. There is a place that you belong, a place that feels like home. This is the Victory Youth Group, a place where real friendships are built, faith comes alive, and purpose is unlocked. This is your space to grow, to connect, and rise above all your challenges. Come on, all you young people, join the VYG and be part of something big. Every Wednesday at 5 p.m. and Sundays at 10 a.m. at your nearest VYG branch. Call now on 0703 682 146 or 0776 213 731. The Victory Youth Group, a place that feels like home.
Nze kiryo w'omulimi wa kasooli wa Dickensim by'amakungula ga kasooli byo nabimala neebaza bwebaza nti Dick 777 weebale ensawo 40 muyiika ze nkungula.
Maama nga nnimye kasooli neyadde okuweza ensawo 10 muyiika w'oli mwana neddala nnimira ki?
Otuuse kino kikolo na ddagala lima kasooli wa Dick 777 okuva mu Faith Agro Imports Limited ono ng'agumira akasanja abala emisooli ebiri nga gyonna gyenkana ate ng'osimba empeke emu mu buli kinnya empeke zenkana ate zivaamu akawunga akalungi nga bw'akala atunula wansi okuziyiza amazzi agandi muyingidde n'avunda ekyandikuviiriddeko fiirizibwa kati yongera ku makungula ga kasooli ng'olima kasooli wa Dick okuli Dick 777 Dick 831 dikke 833 ne dikke 989 zirina obusobozi bw'okumera ebitundu 10 ku 10 ono ng'akula mangu wakati w'ennaku 9 n'ennaku 15 ng'okungula ensawo wakati wa 40 n'44 mu buli eka. Mufuna okuva maduuka ga Faith Agro Imports mu Kampala n'okwetolola eggwanga lyonna mu maduuka agatunda ebyobulimi n'obulunzi oba kuba ku nooti 751 93 84 89.
This is an announcement. The Electoral Commission wishes to inform the general public that the nomination of candidates for 2026 Village Council LC1 Chairperson's elections will be conducted from Wednesday the 15th of July up until Sunday the 19th of July 2026. The nomination exercise will take place at respective sub-county, town council and municipal division headquarters from 9 a.m. up until 5 p.m. each day. The Commission has reminded aspirants that candidates must be ordinarily resident in the village where they intend to contest, be at least 18 years old, Ugandan citizens and registered voters on the respective village council register. No academic qualifications or nomination fees will be required for candidates seeking nomination for the village chairperson position. The Electoral Commission has encouraged eligible Ugandans interested in contesting for LC1 chairperson positions to prepare the required documents, present themselves during the nomination period. Members of the public have also been urged to support a peaceful, orderly and lawful nomination process by following the Commission's guidelines.
Oh, bannange enviiri zinfuukidde enviiri mbadde ndudde okuzinaabamu ate enkuba ng'ezikuba mwana gwe ziwonya bubi enkya nnina embaga ya muganda wange oba nkole ntya binsobedde sirina budde bugenda mu saluuni kuzinaaba.
Label Hair Mist ebyo byonna tabirabamu kwata gw'ofuuyire mu nviiri zo.
Wow, nga kawunya bulungi.
Kuma enviiri zo nga ziwonya bulungi olunaku lwonna. Kozesa Label Hair Mist. Label Hair Mist. Freshness for every hairstyle.
Alo.
Ensebo mwami Mukasa.
Mutyanneeyo.
Yono broka.
Yenze broka wa mayumba.
Bangambye ne nnyumba zammwe nnungiko.
Kituufu. Oyagala bisenge bimeka?
Nga 3.
Ebbeeyi bagigambye?
Bangambye 5.
Nedda ssebo eno zaali nnyamuuko.
Lwaki?
Anti langi gye tusiigisa ya mulembe. Kati ne valiyo ekitundu yalinnya.
Musiigisa ki?
Global Paints.
Mutya.
Ku siiringi tukozesa Global Mat. Ate munda ne tukozesa Global Silk Vinyl.
Singa kwetaga wabweru.
Wabweru tukozesa Global Weather Coat Emulsion.
Kusiiga gye musiiga. Ogwo omutindo ogusasulira essente zonna.
Guli wumite.
Global Paint, a reliable product.
DC's #1 hit music station.
Hey, look. You are listening to Record FM. We play for you latest hits. No way Unaida. Hit music right now. Nothing but the best music.
Give me that, me like that. How you do that? Get me like that. Don't stop that.
Record FM. Mucha.
Sorry I broke you.
You're now listening.
97.7. 97.7. Record FM. Record FM. Mucha. Eno, your people's voice, ku 97.7 Record FM. This is the people's voice. The people's voice. Okuva ku ssaawa 2 paka ku nyeezi ekiro. Brought to you by the Universal Church of the Kingdom of God.
And yes, indeed, the People's Voice is on 977 Record FM. We're also streaming live on www.recordradio.co.ug. Time check is 33 after the 9 o'clock hour. Now, we're still talking about marriage, and we're talking about why divorce is on the rise right about now. Feel free to get in touch with us, just like somebody got in touch with us, left a voice note. And right about now, let's listen to what they had to say about this.
Yes, hello, good evening. Thank you for the show. Me, what I can say about divorce, the most important part where most of people they get divorced. One, when a person goes in marriage with the lifestyle which she had when she was single, or him when he was single. Because sometimes we go, this is how I am, you go to me like this. These are sometimes the way whereby we end up like people getting divorced. And sometimes when you go in the marriage with a lot of expectation, you'll end up finding what you enter the marriage, you expect something else and you get something else. So that's what I can say, like what brings divorce in this age of ours now. Sometimes whereby we get like you enter marriage, you see a person, you don't know the person which kind of a job which the person is doing. You enter when the person end up being broke, the person decided to jump out of the marriage and is going out of the marriage. So that's what I can say about the divorce, what brings divorce nowadays. Thank you for the show. God bless.
Thank you, my brother.
I totally agree.
Yeah, so
the grass is greener from everywhere when you look, especially on social media.
But then the question I have is, which means there are many who get in there without going through the courtship process or the dating process.
No, it doesn't matter.
Because now somebody says, I went there with my expectations, which means what was happening during the courtship process? Weren't you guys talking? Because I thought that's the time you're supposed to be opening up and talking, yeah? But
no,
then
people do. People do. People date. People can put off a show until the marriage happens.
Yeah. So
men will take a loan. A man will take a loan because you think you're a high flyer. We've seen those stories. He will take a loan, he will invest in you. Then when you marry him, you'll start to pay that loan.
Yeah. So which means many people during the dating and the courtship live honest. In pretense.
Yes.
Then when they get there, the true colors start coming out. This guy doesn't have the money. This guy, he borrows vehicles. This guy.
You will not know.
Man.
You'll see this man changing vehicles until he no longer has a reason to borrow to change those vehicles. Actually, I think that's where we're heading to ask Bishop and Mrs. Stockholm. He spoke of comparison. Right now, the biggest issue causing comparison is social media. You're seeing your OBs, your OGs, your church members. They look like the perfect couple every Sunday. People are wearing kitenge, African fabric uniform. And you're like, this is it. This is it. As we never, And then there's WhatsApp, there's TikTok. I saw people are, are bringing this life and looking at their own lives, and they feel like, no, my marriage is wrong. It's not working.
Yes. Well, you said something that some people think the grass is greener next door, on the other side. And then they wish they were there. But they forget that couple or that person mowed their grass. They watered it. Probably it was as bad as this, but they took care. They watered, they fertilized it, they mowed it, and today's green. So you can mow yours, you can fertilize yours. When God gives you a partner, He gives you a raw material. I said this once. He doesn't give you a finished product. He wants you to do with that raw material what you have in the head already. So now, if I'm going to compare my marriage with my neighbors, he has worked on his marriage.
He has worked on it,
to reach the desired results. Now he's enjoying that. So I have to, instead of comparing with him, I have to ask him, what did you do Can you advise? Because it's not a shame to ask an advice from people who have gone this way. Sunday, we completed our 29 years marriage. It was our anniversary. Sunday.
That's nice.
So now if someone, a young couple comes, 29.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So a young couple comes and say, well, how did you do to traverse this way for 29 years? Then I'm going to advise them, listen, we had ups and downs. We had misunderstandings. In the beginning, she thought I was abusive. Because I have a high voice. She thought I was arrogant and abusive. Before she found out that I'm this sweet man. She didn't understand me. And I thought she was proud also. Because I didn't understand her. So we worked on those differences. We had to understand that she comes from a different home, different upbringing. She's a unique being. And I'm different from her. Understanding those differences helped us build our marriage and learn to talk about stuff, talk it over, no matter how bad it is. And now for 29 years, we are happy. Now, the person who sees the grass greener in my house should not wish to come and enjoy the grass. They should do what did I do? Then they can do the same with theirs. Instead of comparing, we must seek advice. What did they do that I did not or we did not? Then that will work.
And both partners should be willing to sacrifice.
Both
because
partners.
marriage is about sacrifice.
And marriage is, I believe marriage is not all about self. The moment you get onto that and say I do, even before you say I do, because the moment you guys meet and marriage actually begins there. Like you begin practicing. You don't you begin talking about the things. You don't say, right now I know we are dating, we shall live the way we want. Then when we get there after the vows, that's when we shall now, So the moment you do that, you kill self. The moment you still go in with I want this. It is me. It is about me. It is about me. Trust me, you're going to always.
I must be replaced with we once you get married. No longer I want that. We want this. We want to do this. It is us. It's not me. We need to replace that. We need to understand that. And now it goes back to what I said, that you are a husband who want to live like just a man, a single man. Then you're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes, and the marriage is bound to fail.
Interesting. In there, you both mentioned communication. In the 29 years, it was a work in progress, but you kept communicating. And I think one of the biggest issues right now in marriage is the lack of communication. There's this thing online. It's a trending thing, by the way. Like all those influencers talking on relationships. They'll say, decenter the man. Decenter him.
Put the man
Shut him out of your world. Shut him out of your world. So if you're now practicing the trends of decentering, so they say that when if he doesn't talk to you, don't talk to him. Mirror his energy. Give him exactly what he gives you. So now this whole preaching of mirror the energy. So you're all not putting in any effort because there's a lady, I like her, but everyone likes her, but Catley baby, she's South African. Catley says, Beth, just look good. Decenter this man. Don't talk to him, sister. So that so this lack of communication isn't like silence a dangerous thing. Because how are we supposed to work on the problem?
Because you have to address the problems. You cannot just center the man, as you said, leave him, give him whatever attitudes. It won't work. And you are acting like a girl, actually. Because if you are a woman, you wouldn't do that. Because you want your marriage to work. If you want your marriage to work, you should communicate. And communication is the key in marriage. One of the keys. Because even when you are working, you have your boss or your whatever, your director. If he has a poor communication with the employees, things won't work. So in marriage, it's the same as well. We need to communicate. Even if you are feeling frustrated.
You need to communicate.
Communicate your frustrations. Talk about them. you know.
Yeah. Then you say you're giving me pressure. You complain too much.
No, it's just communication. You need to communicate. You need to tell your spouse how you feel, what you don't like and what you like. You have to let them know, because sometimes women, they say, my husband doesn't do this and this for me. But have you ever told him that you want to be treated like that? Did you tell him that you want flowers? You know, maybe he doesn't know him. He doesn't even know that you love flowers. But if you communicate, I want, for example, you want your husband to massage. My husband likes to give this example. You want your husband to massage your elbow, let's say, and then there he massages what? Your shoulder. And then you are there, this guy, what is he doing? It's not that. You get it? So communicate and say, no, I don't want the shoulder, I want the elbow. You know, the elbow. So that is communication. It gives you fruits, you know. You enjoy the fruits of communication.
You've married a farmer. You want this man to think about roses on Valentine's. He will give you money.
Yeah.
Because it's
so it's actually very fair to always be open to your person. Not these things of because we've had people who do these things of let me surprise her, let me surprise him, let me surprise her. That you may surprise her with something that
and then it won't work.
It doesn't work.
Why? Okay, sometimes things work, but women change over time. For example, things that you used to excite me, like little things.
Not now.
My husband does not surprise me anymore. He just tells me let's go out and all that. Because before he would come maybe with a chocolate, you know, with this.
And now
but
it
now
won't
it's
excite you.
I know how to buy a chocolate for myself.
That's why we should actually. I think that's why we should.
Yeah, we're coming there.
We're going to start from there.
Yeah, we're going.
When a woman becomes independent.
So
let me say this.
Not because I don't want chocolate. He brings. Yeah, it's no longer a surprise.
It's surprise of, oh my God,
I bought you chocolate. So a surprise is something else. So he decided not to surprise me when it comes to these things. It's like, for example, my husband never liked to be surprised on birthdays because he said it's too stressful because he sees my friends running around and hello Bishop and then in his mind it's like it's my birthday, that's why they are running around. So he says, so
they want stress.
You don't do anything, please, don't stress yourself.
And then I have to pretend that I'm surprised.
And then they say, wow, oh my God.
I've been seeing this movie throughout the day. They're preparing, they're up and down, and I'm saying, oh my God.
Wow.
Then when it finally happens, then, oh wow, you guys.
So surprises, as you say, there is something you mentioned that you are married to a farmer. Of course, he won't bring you things like that. But we have to understand that communication is the key. I love to be surprised. So tell your husband that you love to be surprised. Even some men, they love to be surprised. So you have to communicate with your wife that my wife, I like when I have surprises. Then your wife will do some surprises.
So when you realize your spouse, it could be your man or your wife, your husband or your wife doesn't like surprises, then don't just let it be.
Just let it be.
Just let it be.
Actually, for me, as we grow older, there are things that they do not matter much anymore. There are better things now, So, for example, I cook for my husband all the time. I surprise him without telling him I'm surprising you. For example, I know what food he loves. He loves oxtail with steamed bread, and then I just cook it. I don't say I have a surprise for you and all
Close
that.
your eyes.
So he knows that every day every day is a surprise in the house. I don't need to ask for it. It doesn't need to be a special occasion. My wife is always full of surprises. So I don't, I'll come home, I surprised you. No. He knows. He comes home, his oxtail is there, and his steamed bread is there.
As you're speaking about all these things, there was something that was running through my mind. I think where we are when people get married, we need to appreciate what we have, because you find somebody because maybe your wife or your husband doesn't like to be surprised, and then you find a man or somebody out there who likes to be surprised surprised, and you say, you know what, at least the other one likes to be surprised. I wish I would be with the other one because they love to be surprised. Now that is where the danger comes in. Yes, because now there's comparison. You're thinking of,
the other man used to give, he was a giver.
So
the other man would send messages.
There is a
now
time
they're not coming.
Yeah, that is it. There's a time we were here on the show with the bishop, with Miss Bishop Bishop Carlos and his wife Miss Louise, and we were talking about silence in a home. That when you go silent in a home, guess who is talking to you? When both of you are silent, guess who is talking to you? The devil talking to you. So that's when you start the comparison. You say, but with the other one, I wouldn't be silent. Now you see, with this one, we'd always play games. Now you see, the other one loved surprises. Now this one, things like that. Yeah, but
God should bless you with a talkative wife.
But that, now when you think about it, it goes back to communication again. Even if you married someone who doesn't love to be surprised, you have to tell them that, okay, you are like that, I'll accept you as you are because I married you already, but you have to understand me as well. So I don't like surprises. Me, I love surprises. So it's 50-50 makes 100%. You understand the other side, you understand the other side. For example, I love my space very much. I love my space, but very much. My husband knows that. That's why even when I go to shopping or groceries, I don't go with a group of people. I can have friends, but I can't. I tell them, I said, no, I can't go with you. I just, that moment, it's mine. And I have to think because you will confuse me.
Ladies, I hope you're picking this whole thing of calling your friend. Hey, hello, what are you doing tomorrow? Salary, your workmate. Salary has come here on WhatsApp. This is salary. Let's meet tomorrow.
So there are things I'm like that. For example, my husband in the house, it's like this. I just love being next to him. Even if he's doing nothing. He knows that. He doesn't need to do anything as long as he is there.
I hope you're picking tips.
As long as he is
tips.
there. My husband
just want to see him there.
My husband is adventurous. I am not adventurous. But what I do, I meet him halfway. And he meets me halfway. I'm not selfish that because I'm not adventurous, we are not going out. We are not going to do this because I'm not like that.
You make
and then also, he doesn't force me. No, we have to go out. We have to do this. No. We understand each other and we compromise for each other.
Okay, so really too bad. Unfortunately, time is really against us. But in the next episode, I think we'll just continue with this.
We have to
continue with that. Why is divorce on the rise? I believe the time has really been so small.
We have to continue, and then we'll get more voices from you.
So
prepare your questions, my people. Don't feel bad. They are here.
Okay,
Even next week they'll be here.
So we are no longer visitors.
They are no longer visitors.
Want to give room for soccer? Yes, the soccer today. I think Argentina is playing. But your last shots.
Well, what I would like to say to everyone listening to this show is by no means to criticize. I know that tonight men may feel that we were attacked. It was about us. As we say, we are going to continue. When we come next week, we are going to talk also. We are going to talk about women who also give tough time to men because that is natural. That is the truth. Not that we want to attack one gender. No. But we are trying to expose the problem and bring the solution to the problem. So I hope they will be listening next week because we are going to be here with my wife. We have a lot to share. Both from the Bible and personal experiences. And we're sure that God is going to bless them.
So we'll be getting in for a prayer, but before the prayer, just a few seconds. You can.
The topic was not about only how divorce rises. It's also to build stronger relationships. And communities, and also a new generation that is coming to understand there is divorce, but also there are solutions. You shouldn't run only for divorce. You should find solution. How can I do to have a stronger relationship with my family and my husband? So it's not about only divorce. It's to build strong relationships.
And I appreciate that you were both willing to let us understand how you two have been moving on. That's the easiest way to learn, to pick from this. So thank you for sharing.
Let's get into for a prayer.
When life becomes too hard to bear, leaving you overwhelmed and confused by the many problems that you face, why not turn to God in this time of trouble and hardship, let us have a moment of prayer. Prepare your glass of water to bless you and your family. Let's talk to God.
Our Lord, in the name of Jesus Christ, we thank you so much for this program. We thank you for this wonderful and important topic, and for our listeners who are participating, either listening or interacting. We ask you, Lord, to remember all those who are listening with pain. Some of the things we talked about here have touched their wounds, and they have revived them. There may be people who are sobbing right now, who are in regret, saying, if I knew this before, I would not have taken the decision that I have. We pray, Lord, that you give them strength to rebuild their lives, to rebuild their relationships with you, with their family members, and with their spouses. We bless all the marriages, the relationships. We bless the kids who are listening to this program and they aspire to get married one day, that you may bless them and give them a great future. We bless the station, Record Radio, and we bless Uganda. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, tomorrow we are going to be with you 6 p.m. We will be doing the love therapy with my wife here in our cathedral, plot 8 to 12 George Street, Nagasero, Emma Becker, our CPS.
Wow.
We are going to be together and pray for you. Join us. If you can join us live in the service, you can join us online.
Good night.
That was your program, The People's Voice, Good 97.7 Record FM. Catch us every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
This is Record FM.
Record FM. 97.7.
DC's #1 hit music station. Record FM.
Every day.
Every day. All the time. All the time.
We turn on the power in your radio.
I love it.